Welcome to LFC, your local sports channel. I'm Rob Hitt, along with Grant Musgrove and Steve Fry is on camera. It's the 20th of February, 2016, and we're at Mentville High School for the finals of the Penn South Conference 10 Boys Championship with the number one seeded with an 18-game winning streak, 20-3. Bethel Bruins play host to the number two seeded 13-8 Hampton Crabbers. Both teams will travel to Norview next week for the regionals. Bethel is already qualified and Hampton qualified by virtue of getting into the finals. Bethel will play Norview at Norview Monday at 8 o'clock. Brent, you got a chance to talk to the coaches throughout the season. Tell me a little bit about tonight's game.
Well, let's start off with the Bethel Bruins who come in as the number one seed. We get a game, the fourth game of the year, when Hampton beat this Bethel Bruins team by almost 20 points. Following that game, you were involved with some conversations, and Coach got some film stuff, Coach Bruins. And since that time, they have won 18 or 19 straight games. And you can see where he turned around some players are more committed. It's a completely different team. We were here last night to watch them play. First half, they were struggling, trying to make it happen. Only scored, I don't know, we're down by 3. Coach Breon took them in at halftime. They didn't even come out to warm up. He kept them in there so long, getting things squared away. They came out and outscored Mentville. What I think
24-6.
24-6 in the third quarter. And but what got them there? Yes, they got great offense, but their defense shut people down.
Yeah.
And that's what Hampton's got to worry about tonight. Now let's talk about Hampton a little bit.
Well, I was just one more thing about Bethel. I talked to one of the assistant coaches. He said the kids got together and had a meeting of themselves to get their heads straight and everything. But go ahead, talk about Hampton. Hampton has got Mark Godwin back. Jalen Ray is just outstanding. He's probably the consummate ball player. Rebounds, assists, he shoots, he plays defense, does it all.
The key of what's going to be for Hampton, they're going to have to control the pace, whether it's back in their zone and Bethel's not hitting, and they're going to have to find some way to stop Dickens. This kid is 6'11", and he's gotten better since we saw him last year. He came back second semester. Hampton, size-wise, they got some weight, but I don't think they've got the size to match up with him. That's going to be the thing they've got to address. If Bethel is hitting from the outside, Hampton could be in trouble.
Right.
Hampton also has to face a young man by the name of Owusu, number 24. He's going to be on Hampton's number one scorer, probably either Godley or Ray. That's what they're going to have to overcome.
All right, we got Caver out there. We got Jalen Ray out there. We've got Amir Capart out there. We got number 20. That's Capart. Let's see who else we got out there. Number 24, starting guard, that's Courtney Joyner, and of course, Mark Godwin, who we just talked about. Hampton steals the jump, and we got Baycoat, number 24 for the Bruins. Oh, we got numbers on here. That's Jeremy Owusu, probably one of the best off-defensive players around. Dickens, number 13, Foster, number 11, and Baycoat, number 5. You got a hand and a 6'11" guy, and he jumps and he's about 9 foot. You got to really throw that ball up in the air.
You got to arch that thing. But Owusu was on Ray right away.
Yeah.
He forced him to take a shot he's not crazy about.
Hampton in a zone.
That's what we expected. Bethel's got the big boy in the corner right now. He'll take off to the basket, and at some point he'll look for the lob.
You put the ball on the ground, and that's what Baycoat did. And there were 3 guys that got around him, and there's Mark Godwin on a nice look for the three-pointer, just didn't fall. Bethel going to run if they've got a chance.
Dickens got his first rebound about 4 feet above everybody else.
Dickens works hard, doesn't get the ball, and gets a little upset, and I can see why. And then Baycoat, he's on fire. He's a streak shooter.
And that's Capart followed his shot.
Yes, he did. And there's a good rebound by Baycoat, and he stepped out of bounds on the end line. Steve talk about our crew tonight, and that's Steve Whitley made that call. He's the head man. Mike Powers and Orsby Thomas are the other two gentlemen out here tonight.
You can already see where Dickens, number 33, has affected a few shots already.
Yep.
And there's
another one he affected. Capehart was lined up to make that shot. And, I'm sorry, that was Caver, and they just got it slammed out of bounds. He's got to learn to catch that ball instead of batting it out of bounds. It looks pretty, but it's not good. As if you could end up with the ball like Bill Russell used to do. He blocked the shot and end up with it. I don't know. He come down with both hands on that ball. That's a double dribble.
This is what Hampton's going to face all night. He's going to face it.
He's going to a little ticky-tack on Owusu. Number 24 picked up his first foul guarding Jalen Ray. Now, Jalen's going to be a tough call for him anyway, because they're both great ball players.
A lot of Hampton scoring is going to come through. Number 20, Ray, and number 44. If they get shut down, Hampton's going to have to struggle with some points.
There's your man right there, and he can do it off the dribble. He can do it spotting up. He's just got a sweet left-handed jump shot that is just what they call money.
And he's just as quick to the...
And there's Foster, and he's just a little long. And that was a good drive by Godwin, and he doesn't do that often, but that's part of his game that has gotten better as the season's gone along.
Well, he's about 6'5", and when he's quick.
Yeah.
And when he takes it to the bucket, it's hard to adjust to him because he gets up so quick. So Hampton's jumped out to a 2-point lead.
It don't even look like they're trying to get the ball into Dinkins. And there we go, driving number 24 for the Bruins. That's Jeremy Owusu.
Who did he call that on?
I didn't get it.
He said, I saw him hold up 2. So I'm not sure who he
called. Well, it's either 24 or 20. Owusu is pretty solid at the foul line himself.
What I love about watching him, and we've talked about this many times before, we've gone to a lot of games where we're not working, and he's just such a shutdown defender. Every time I watch him play, I think of UVA, the coach up there.
Yeah, he'd love him on his team. Now he pushing off with his offhand. And you know, as an offensive player, if you're dribbling, you can't use your other hand to ward off the guy.
And what happened there, 24 dribbled himself into a jam and threw a bad pass to Ray, and Ray had to try to save it with another bad pass.
Get the ball, get the ball. You gotta get the, I tell you gotta get a good pass to the big man. How can you get him to score if you got to work on that every day in practice?
See, he brought the ball down.
Well, he bounced it off his knee.
Yeah, but I mean, he brought it down. The oldest man on the floor got a piece of it.
That was a silly foul. Amir Capehart, did you get it? Who the foul's on?
No.
It was on the number 1-1.
It was on 1-1?
Yeah, that's Foster.
Yeah, okay. I'm having to flip pages back and forth because all the changes in the lineup that we had to find out tonight. We thought we had this cornered.
Yeah, we didn't. We got cornered. Amir makes the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, right now, Hampton's getting out quicker. Bethel is just not falling back as quick as they should. They tried to go inside to Dickens. Now Dickens is taking a seat on the bench right now. Caver went up and got that rebound. That young man gets up, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that time Ray's feet just slipped out from under him and he lost the ball.
Well, he got by one man, but two men were waiting for him, but he had to put on the brakes.
Number 25, Miles Barrett, is the point guard right now. Baycoat feels it. That was a good-looking shot, just didn't fall.
Caver with another shot.
That was good hands that time by number 32 for the Bruins. And I'll try to find him in a minute. 32, that's Ricks. They changed numbers on us. Used to have them in order.
That's kind of a matchup zone Hampton plays, and they move that pressure so quick.
Work the ball around the row. And look at moving the ball around. He's going to call a foul on number 32 for the Bruins. He pushed the young man right on by. He was blocking him out, but he just kept right on pushing him.
Did he block him out? Good gosh.
Well, what's his number? Oh, that's Rick.
That's Rick's, yeah.
I'm looking all over, and he's up at the top of my page. He used to be number 1. You guys sit here, you're going to have to be good.
Tried to throw something on this thing, but we'll get it worked out. Good takeaway by Bethel on the inbounds play.
I don't understand why Dickens isn't in there. There's no penetration against that zone. Hampton's doing what they want to, make them shoot the outside shot. Oh, there was a nice inbound. There's no little incidental contact that time. Devin Moore, number 2. Nice. That's Baycoat. Used the board really nice that time.
That's his favorite shot, going to the left.
Yep, I like that. He used to shoot that thing and try to hit the basket, kind of floater. Now he's using that backboard. He's doing a better job. All right, we've got to travel, and that's a lot of pressure that time put on by Ricks. 21 for the Bruins are checking in. And I'll let you know who 21 is in a minute. There we go, Pace.
Hampton come in with a fresh lineup here with the last minute and 5 to go. Give the starters a little bit of rest. Come in with Battle in red.
Red did a good job last night against
Kickitan.
Made some nice foul shots at the end of the game. That was a nice looking shot, but Bethel just not getting the bounce. Bayco will shoot again. That's short. Godwin comes up with the rebound. Oh, look at that. Nice hands, nice hands.
A lot of scrambling going
Battle
on.
in number 40 for the Crabbers. You and I like the way he played. Blue-collar ball player. We got a foul on number 32. That's Ricks.
That's his second.
Godwin bringing the ball in bounds. Corey Joyner, number 24.
Playing point guard. He's quick.
Good job that time by number 22 for the Bruins. That's the other Wusu.
He anticipated where he was going with
That's
that ball.
Joshua. We got Joshua and Jeremiah. He knew what the situation was. 7-8 end of the first quarter, Brent.
Well, it's just kind of amazing what we're watching right here. Two high-octane offenses. Kind of a little nervous. A little
struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling.
Defense is playing, having a lot to do with it. And I want to say right now the officials are letting them play. That's all any basketball coach wants. Let's let it decide it on the floor. They're doing a good job. And I appreciate that. There's only been 5 fouls called so far in the first quarter. 4 of them, of course, have been against them.
The Bruins.
Against the Bruins. But their defense is so much tighter. They crowd that ball every minute. They go in and get right up under the guy's elbows and arms when he's trying to do something with the ball. But that's the kind of game they play. Again, Hampton's ahead by 1 point. It's amazing to me that both of these offenses.
Well, the difference is
8 and 7 points for the two offenses.
Hampton's got a 3-pointer.
Yeah, Jalen Ray got that 3-pointer. And
well,
then,
I'm sorry, Bako got one too, I think.
Yeah, and then K-Part's got 3 points, and Godwin's got 2 for the 8 points. Yeah, Bako got a 3 and a 2. Those are the only 2 field goals for Bethel in the first quarter. And 2 free throws by Wusu. Fouls, Ricks for Bethel has got 2, and Hampton's got 1 player with 1, and that's Ray.
And I don't see Dickens getting ready to come back in either.
Well, I think the frustration was it whether he was getting pushed all over the floor or getting intimidated, but he was bringing that ball down like we saw last night. And the coach does. You're 6'11".
You hold that ball in your head, you're over 8 foot.
Everybody else got to jump to get there.
The Bruins are going to start the second quarter with the ball.
Hampton in that 2-3 zone. Almost a 2-1-2.
Yeah. You got Jalen Ray at the front, and he's got quick hands. He steals the ball. You're not going to stop him. Just feeling out type process, it looks like. And Bethel doesn't look, I don't know if they're a little nervous. They have trouble catching the ball. All right, number 21 for the Bruins took that right into the basket. That's Pace. Picked up the foul on shooting 2. Who was that on 40?
Number 4, I think he said. Yeah, that's on
number
Caver.
4.
That's his first.
Got the first one. That ties the game.
And here comes our young
Battle comes in and is replacing Caver. One or two.
Jalen Ray with the rebound. Use that glass.
Yeah, just a little off. The smallest guy on the court got the rebound, number 25, Barrett. And I'm surprised I don't see Foster or Dinkins in. And Foster lit it up last night. Here he's coming. He's reporting in.
Yeah, he had 5 threes last night, I think it was.
And he's replacing number 21, Pace. Pace comes up with the ball again. I mean, Barrett.
Well, I thought number 11 was going to let that thing go, Bob.
I did too. He's won the ball. He's going to call the foul on Battle. Battle started falling before he got there, trying to draw the charge.
He called it on 44, and his number's 40.
He called on 44.
That's what he did. He shook his hand the second time. I guess the walk was too long to remember the number. I'm not sure. But it was definitely Battle he knocked down.
It was Battle. We having trouble with the clock again?
Every game we've worked or been to here,
And here comes Jonathan Hornsby. He's the athletic trainer up here at Benchville, and he knows more about how to run that clock than anybody else, but he's not running it because he's needed in case somebody gets hurt. You got the first one?
Yeah.
That's Joshua. Oh, good rebound. You got to fake when you go back up, get him in the air, and he didn't do that. Yeah, he looked like he may have walked. There's the guy right there you got to watch out for, number 11, Foster. He lit it up last night. He can hit some threes. He gets fired up, and he'll hit them from 3 feet behind the line. Biggest lead for the Bruins. Good feed and a good job by Red going strong to the basket. Baco on a missed shot, knocked out of bounds by the Crabbers. Bruin ball inside.
Neither one of these teams are used to playing this pace of ball.
I know, they were up and down. Oh, good job. That was started by Jalen Ray. Knocked the ball away, end up with a Crippy. 12-12, 4 minutes to go in the first half.
This young man will shoot it from where he is, I'm telling you.
You were right. Did you call that or what? I want you to pick the lottery ticket tonight. He's got a great three-point shot, and there's one by Godwin. A little long. And Baycoat in and out. Good feed that time to Caver. Missed it and then got to put it back up.
Ray
got it.
1-point game. Each team getting a little spurt, Bob. It just
Yes, yeah, but you're right. It's a spurt. Very patient. Nice little shot by Joshua Wusu, just missed. And here's a shooter right there, Godwin from the corner on a 3. Gives the Crabbers a 2-point lead.
that's his favorite shot. Going down
And
on
he
that
just
baseline.
comes down, catches it, gathers himself, and releases. And he's going to call on red, I'll bet. Yep.
Shooting 2, okay.
Justin Red has Joshua Wusu. I'm not sure I understand the strategy of Greg Breon, but I'm not going to.
Can't question it.
Can't question it. Close game, 1:55 to go, and he's hasn't played de jour, but maybe 3-4 minutes.
I think it was de Jour's getting a little frustrated bringing the ball down. He'll get him back in there.
Well, I'm sure he will, but I'm just surprised it's taking so long.
Yeah.
I really don't look for him to come in until the second half.
You're probably right with 155.
Mark Godwin with a really weird pass, but it worked. And foul on
Number 11.
Yeah, that's Foster.
That's his second.
And that was a good job that time by Corey Joyner.
Getting him up in the air.
Yeah, a little pump fake, and that guy was flying.
Still nobody in the 1-and-1 yet, Bob, in this second quarter with 1:42 to go. Like we said before, the officials are letting them play.
Yeah. And that's a good thing to bring out young Mr. Foster if he's already got 2 fouls.
He's got 2.
And a timeout by the Hampton Crabbers. 19-16 favor of the Crabbers.
Well, we saw it last night. Bethel played the first half, and they score 18 points.
Yeah, they just were out of sync, but this is different.
Yeah.
This
Well, I'm
is
just
different.
saying, the defense is so into this game right now, and they know what they're going to do. They've been playing each other, not just the 4 games this year. These guys have been playing each other since they were 4 and 5 and 6 years old.
Yeah,
Either
you're
with
right.
each other or against each other.
Yep, you're absolutely
There's
right.
no move out there that's going to fool too many people on the floor. Unless you got a cape on and you can fly about 40 feet, there ain't no move out there that's going to fool people. These guys know each other. They know what Ray's capable of. They know what Baycoat's capable of. A lot of talent out there on that floor.
Yep.
And it's evident by Bethel with the record they've got right now. They've been a second half team most of the year anyway.
Jeremiah Wusu's in, number 24.
Both the Wusus are in there now.
Wow, a little bit of contact, no whistle. Very surprised. And now we got a whistle going down the court.
It's going to be on 22.
At 22, that's Joshua Wusu.
That's his first.
And it's still not a 1-and-1. There's 4 fouls on Hampton and 5 on the Bruins. Good tap in that time by
Red.
Mr. Red, Justin Red. Biggest lead for the Crabbers at 5. Hey, number 25, and that's Miles Barrett. Cuts it to 2.
That brought rain, Bubba.
They did that. He carried the ball. Bruins can take the last shot, 25.5 seconds. Going the first half of play.
Say we got a low-scoring game here. We talked about it. I'm sure they're going to hold for last year. But unlike you, this is a time for he's holding Dickens out.
I don't understand why he's not holding him out. He gets rebounds, missed shots. He gets rebounds, put him back in, and catch a foul. He's a good foul shooter. And that's just it. Poor execution on the Bruins' time. All right, the score is 21-19 in favor of the Hampton Crabbers. End of the first half. We'll be back right after this quick timeout. Welcome back to second half action with the score 21-19 in favor of the Crabbers over the Bethel Bruins. I want to special thanks to Greg Henderson, the athletic director up here at Menchville High School. Just really helped us set up and everything, Brent. I want to make sure I mention him. And also you can watch LSC on 48 Cox in Hampton. And if you're anywhere else, you got Verizon Bios, you can get it on 23. You got some stats for us.
Got some stats, but while you're thinking about it, we are going to give away player of the game shirts tonight.
Absolutely.
So, and we'll get back to that in just a few minutes. But just to give you some stats, Bethel has 19 points. Nobody went crazy. The highest score got 6, and the next was 5. Baco has 5, and Foster has 6. Everybody else with 2 and 3 and whatever. Only foul trouble, Ricks has 2 fouls. That's number 32 for the Bruins. And for the Hampton Crabbers, who have 21 points, their leading scorers, they got 5, 4, 4, 5. So, I mean, everybody's kind of balanced out right there. But let's give you this. Hampton went to the free throw line 3 times, 3 for 3. Bethel went 8 times and is 5 for 8. So right now, Hampton with a 2-point lead, and that's pretty much what the stats say. Hampton's got 1. I don't think they have anybody with 2 fouls, so the second half is wide open. Go get them all now.
Looks like he's going to start his the starting 5 coming back out there. I see DeJour out there, Owusu, Jeremiah, Baycoat,
Foster,
and number 34. And I just look all over. That's Justin Ned.
Well, if you remember last night, it came out they were 3 points down, and they took over. I know that's what they're thinking, but
they also got the ball to start the second half of that game, too.
That's right.
Hampton's got the ball, and the young man, Jalen Ricks, who is a consummate basketball player, does everything. Defense, offense, passes the ball, dribbles, penetrates, hits the 3. Great job that time by good rebound by number 4 for the Crabbers, Caver.
He took the shot and got the rebound, folks. That's something you try to teach and you don't see very often.
Yeah, you may go in there, but you're going to have somebody coming at you. And it was a 3 by Foster, and he didn't follow his ball. He didn't follow the shot. That's what you was talking about.
Both teams have come out with a faster pace now. Trying to get Ray involved in the game. As you see, he's going to be guarded all over the floor.
There's a 3 from the corner for number 24, and it's Corey Joyner. Crabbers open it up to a 5-point lead. And there's a young man, DeJour Dickens, who I'll get his name
Speak
right.
up, Bob.
I'm sorry.
Speak up.
I'm sorry, DeJour.
But he just goes up and lays it over the rim. It's just not fair.
And yes, it is. You're 6'11", you should be able to do that. Remember one time they started talking about making the
rim
11 feet instead of 10. But the 3-point put the little guy back in it again. He got fouled bad time.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the official was looking at there. That was so obvious it was unbelievable.
caught his arm,
I don't
but
know.
he's given the ball to Hampton.
The official had to be checking his change in his pocket because it was right in front of him. Good heavens. And number 4 is coming out. Good little.
DeJour was too late getting over there to help out. 5-point lead stays with the Crabbers. Again, DeJour just grabs the ball, puts it back up. You don't want to foul him. He's a pretty good foul shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Good big backdoor cut, just couldn't get the ball to him.
And he's subject to go up for that ball pretty quick, too.
A lot of hands. Bethel is good defense, but Hampton's being patient.
Yep. And like you said, a lot of hands.
That's Caver right there, number 30. And he traveled.
Yep. A little bit further away than I think he thought.
Yeah. But, you know, that was a shot that, as a coach,
yeah.
that's a good percentage shot. You can't be too upset on that.
Hampton's still staying back pretty much in that zone until Bethel starts hitting from the outside consistently. And this is one of the people that can do it right here.
But they got a man in his face the whole time. And a great job that time by 34.
That was Ned.
I can't find the numbers.
That's up top. Hampton's really trying to take the wind out of this game.
A hustle by Jeremiah, man. He looked like a...
And you ought to see him on the football field, right?
Oh, he's awesome. Awesome. Great athlete. Great athlete. Jalen Ray bringing it up, and he's always dangerous. And I see Battles in the number 40s in for the Bruins. He's come in, and there's Justin Red going to set a screen, and that's the man you want to set the screen for. Russo caused that bad pass, but it went off of one of the Bruins.
Yeah, it went off of...
Baycoat?
Yeah, Baycoat on that baseline.
Ball's been down at this end a long time. Bruins still trailing by 1.
Great defense by the Bruins. I'm telling you, Hampton's gotten off a couple of shots.
Okay, going to call on number 34, and that is Jed, isn't it?
That's Ned, yeah.
Ned, not Jed.
That's Clamper.
Yeah. Black gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think we're having a little bit of trouble with the names and numbers, it's because you're right. The roster that we had coming into tonight has been changed a little bit for the playoffs. And we thought we knew something.
Baycoat used the big guy as a screener.
Yes, sir.
Good job, and the Bruins jump out to a 1-point lead.
That was pretty. I mean, like
it was.
Said, of course, I don't know if there's such thing as a moving screen. You tell me, but I mean, the whole time.
He was running down the court.
Yep.
I don't think that's a run. I don't see how you call that a screen. I can see where you're coming from. But he was just running down to get in position.
What was so pretty about it when you could see that on film again was just how quickly Baycoat got to that spot on the ball up. I mean, he was just blowing by everybody, and just as softly as you can imagine it, he lays it right up there next to the rim, falls in. That's a practice thing to be able to lay the ball up that soft on the dead run.
Yeah. Hampton called the timeout. Short timeout, I guess. Would you call it the when they do the shoulder thing, like they're trying to touch their deltoids.
I thought they were talking about he's wearing a necklace and it's I don't know what they do. They do all this C and full time and part time.
How'd you like that deltoid stuff?
Yeah, there you go.
And you know, these are your deltoids, by the way. I know that.
Well, you're way ahead of me. That's where my long sleeve shirt begins. Well, Hampton down by 1 now when they were leading by 2 at the half.
He's going to call on Baycoat, number 5. He about knocked Baycoat down, but Baycoat was moving.
Yeah, that's
Justin Red comes on. I'm sorry, Brent, excuse me.
No.
And Caver comes back in, number 4. Battle comes out, number 2. Moore comes in.
He walked. He started walking before the free throw. He picked that ball up.
Well, he did, and he got a little help going into the end line, too.
It was so fast, the officials couldn't pick it up. I mean, it was just a blur. Well, this is a different pace than what Bethel played last night.
Run a quick foul that time on number 2 with the Crabbers. That's Devin Moore, 5'9" junior, point guard.
That's his first.
I got a guy 6'11". I'm going to try a lob on that inbounds underneath the basket. There's Jeremiah.
Nice little shot.
Bethel open up a 3-point lead.
Hampton a little bit cold right now, taking a long time to get off a good shot.
Well, the pace does not go with the Crabbers. Crabbers like to go quick with the ball.
Well, that changes everything.
If you want to take care of a 3-point lead, you know, give the ball to Mr. Jalen Ray.
And what Ford did, Caver, if he'd have put his hand straight up, he wouldn't have got the foul, but he swung down at the ball.
Yep, and you do that, you're going to get the foul, and that puts
that's 2 on him.
That puts Mr. Baycoat on the foul line. And Justin Red is getting ready to check back in. Oh,
my.
That's the kind you think the shooter's going to get that one.
Well, not only that, you've heard me say this before in other games about this man. If I had to pick somebody in the district, he'd be one of the guys I'd pick to put on the free throw line.
Right.
And that's the reason right there.
Yeah. It'd be him or Ray.
Yeah.
Both those guys are pretty good foul shooters. 1-point lead. But I tell you, that was an excellent defensive move.
Yes, sir.
They did come up with the ball, but what a great job. Kind of shook him up a bit, and they threw the ball out of bounds, but the Bruins hit it before it went out.
Well, this is more for the Crabbers now.
And get the ball to your money. I call this guy money. Good rebound that time and waited patiently to get it out. What a nice move by number 34.
I don't want to say
Justin Ned.
I don't want to say he carried the ball, but.
And that could have been offense, but I think he's going to call defensive foul. 34, 2 shots.
That's his second.
And that's Justin Ned again.
And that's putting
And that puts a money man on the foul line. He's I don't know what his percentage. It's got to be in the
80s.
upper 80s or low 90s, because he does not miss many.
He's one of them guys like number 11 for Bethel. He can get hot.
Can that? And,
That first game we did with Hampton, in
oh my gosh!
the fourth quarter, he put up like 19 points or something in the fourth quarter. Bang,
Zure,
bang, bang.
Zure battle number 40 back in.
Blue collar man.
Yep, we like him.
Not that we don't like everybody else.
No,
just
I
like
mean
what,
just like the way he plays.
Oh, he comes in heart and soul.
Yeah, and Justin Ned sits down. Jalen's taking his second shot, and it is good. Foster's kind of been quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he gets the ball. He's got two guys on him. He's not even looking at Foster. And you don't want to give it to your big man backing away from the basket. You want him going
he's
to the
8, 9
basket.
feet away and backing away.
He's going to bring him out, bring Ned back in.
Yeah, like you said, they had Foster wide open on the other side.
Had the ball started to shoot it before he had a hold of it. He could shoot himself, but he won't. That was Jeremiah. That was two that you're not going to get back. What we got going on now? Time trouble with the clock again?
Yeah, score's not right. It's right by me.
All right, I think it's more in the time, Brett, than it is in the score.
I think the world of what we got here, but I don't know what the clock trouble here is. But this is the fourth game we've been here to see.
It was 50, and now it's 44. Clock is not moving.
He's not pushing the button. Now you got to put it back up to the 44-7, but they're not doing that.
No. Yeah, you kind of got it from behind, but it was before the shot. Owusu, sideline. Oh, they can take it out on the end line. Joshua comes in for Jeremiah.
What's the song? It's a family affair.
Family affair.
All right, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. It's a 1-point game. I don't understand that, but okay.
Well, number 24, I'll tell you what, he was not going to let, Corey Joyner was not going to let Mr. Baycoat, Cam Baycoat.
He wasn't going to get them two.
You may get the two from the foul line, but you ain't going to get a chance to get three. That's what you call a good foul, if there's such a thing as a good foul. Battle comes out at number 10 for the first time we've seen him. Harris, 5'8" sophomore.
Everybody left.
And nice pass to Baycoat. Got his 3 anyway, didn't he? The hard way.
Everybody for Hampton took off down court on that shot because they thought it was going to go. He lost it.
The clock, it went out of bounds. There's 1.7 seconds on the clock. I was watching it. He's just not quick on the trigger. Actually, it should be 1.7. That's what it was when
Should be 1.7. He's putting 2.7. He said 2.
I don't think it's that much, but it was 1.7 when the ball went out of bounds. Because you don't count it until it gets out of bounds.
See?
Wow.
Somebody better stay with 11.
And I tell you, that was bump, and not a call.
Not a call.
That time.
Yeah, not a call. Well, at the end of the half, Hampton had a 2-point lead. And now at the end of the third quarter, Bethel has a 4-point lead. So Bethel's turned things around a little bit. Bethel had 19 points at the end of the half. And they now have scored 18 points, I think, in the third quarter.
Well, I tell you, Brent, it's a different game than we saw last night. Hampton is playing much tighter and tougher defense than Men'sville did last night.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's part of it.
And they match up a little bit better.
Well, and Bruins went to the foul line a lot last night.
Yes.
They were in the double bonus both halves. Nobody's been in the one-on-one the first half, and there's only 3 fouls against Hampton and 4 against the Bruins right now. And again, I want to thank Greg Henderson for all he's done up here for us. He's AD, and we are going to pick a player of the game from Tidewater Tea Sports. And
Dave Chubb and Terry McNamara.
And the phone number is
5940411. And the reason I keep repeating that, ladies and gentlemen, is because I want you to give these people a call. If you have any needs as far as sporting equipment or where to get stuff, if they don't have it, they'll tell you where it is. They're just that good of a people, and they've been doing this a long time, and they've been supporting Channel 29, Channel 48, Channel everything.
5, whatever the number was since the 90s.
Yep.
And I'm talking early 90s. David Chubb has been involved in it. Now him and Terry McNamara have Tidewater Team Sports.
And they're good people, folks.
5,
they're just
9,
good people.
4,
04, 11.
2 aces.
Yes, sir. He walked. He took both steps once he got the ball. He didn't step into the shot. He got it and then took a full step.
That was a good call.
Good call.
And I wanted to know if Steve Whitley heard that. That was a good call, Steve. Wow. Just kind of hung up there. And that's the man I think is probably the best ball player on the peninsula, Jalen Ray.
He's right there. He's so quick.
Bethel's calling a short timeout.
And I'm going to bet that they're going to put Mr. Owusu, number 24, on Mr. Ray. That's just my guess.
That would be that's pretty money in the bank talking like that.
That's best. Yeah, he's in the game.
Well, let me tell you, I appreciate Steve Fry getting over here early, setting this thing up. He was able to check everything out yesterday. We come in here, had no problem. Greg Henderson helped us show us what it said. We've had a great run up here at Men'sville. I appreciate everybody up here has given us a lot of help. Appreciate you coming in and helping out with this broadcast. You and I, we kind of hooked at the hips. Somebody says, is he your twin? And I said, no, we just go to the same place all the time.
Know what you said, but no, he's ugly.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I know.
Wouldn't go that far. But we enjoy doing these basketball games and football games, and Steve Fry has helped us a lot.
what we love more, as much as doing the game, is the prep. Going to the schools,
Yeah.
talking to the coaches,
Yeah.
seeing the players in the gym every day work out, whether it's football, basketball, whatever it is. Folks, I just can't tell you, I'm young by being around these young people.
Absolutely.
It just makes my day. My grandchildren and all these athletes, it just keeps me young.
Well, I look at my grandchildren and I said, whoa, you old.
Oh, my.
And that was way out. That was a little far for Jalen. And the same thing with Foster, hit his one he stepped out of bounds on.
Jalen Ray just
Jalen Ray comes flying out of nowhere and knocks the ball out, and he's bringing in Justin Red.
just reject. That's all that
Wow,
was.
Justin Red is replacing Corey Joyner. And then you got a 5'6" guy going out and a big 6'6" guy coming in. And it's going to be on Jalen Ray. It is.
Yeah.
And that's going to put Jeremiah Owusu on the line.
That's his second. That's Ray's second foul. But I don't think fouls are an issue for anybody right now. Nobody's got 3. Here we are with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, almost 7.
And Bethel is not making the foul shots like they did last night.
This is where this game could be decided, right here at this line. So it's a 2-point game right now. Every point means something.
You got 1 or 2. 3-point lead. Now Jalen Ray come down, he can wipe that out in 1 stroke.
Look who came in, don't you? 24. And guess who he's picking up?
And they just did a switch.
A pick.
Now, the Joer went straight up. Jalen went into it, but because the defensive man left his feet, they called a foul on him.
And of course, this is what Hampton wants. They want to put this man on the
Right,
line.
and they want to get Owusu, Jeremiah, off of Jalen Ray. Don't want him to be guarding him because he is a good defensive player.
And it was a nice pick that they had, except to take him away, make him take
a little screen, that's all it takes. Jalen made the first one.
Quiet in here, Bob.
It got quiet.
I'm telling you.
And Hampton calls a timeout, a full timeout.
1-point game, Bob. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go here. And this is for the conference something championship. It's longer than my whole street address. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what it is.
I know you got all that stuff.
10 South.
There you go.
Conference 10 championship. This is the 1 and 2 seed. Now Bethel has to travel to Norview Monday.
Norview or Norfolk?
Norview,
okay.
Monday, play Norview at Norview. Now, the number 1 seed is Bethel, but they're playing at
the home
Norview's
school of the other team.
Now, and the number 1 seed in this tournament, and they played Menchville, and they had to come play it up here at Menchville. And I just don't understand how the
don't mean a thing.
VHSL, how they come up with these.
It don't mean anything.
Yeah,
it don't mean anything.
Absolutely nothing. But next year,
gonna do it again.
No, it's 16, 17, starting in football.
Okay.
Going back to what it used to be.
This coming year.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was one more year, but
no, it's 16.
You know 17. Best because they give that information to the older people. older people get all the real information. Yeah, us young people, we don't know nothing.
Oh, okay. You young people.
Us young people.
That's the man they're looking for. And Owusu did a good job of using the backboard and the basket to help him. Owusu got the rebound. Who's the foul on?
All right.
On Jalen Ray, and that's still a non-shooting foul. That's just a fourth foul or fifth foul. I'm not sure. I thought they both had four at one time.
That's the third one on Jalen.
Yeah, there's 5 on each team. They moved the ball around, got the shot they wanted. Foster over there on the side, number 11. Kyle Foster, 6'3" guard, senior.
What Jalen's trying to do with his quickness is get down and get up a shot. If he gets fouled, fine. Before Bethel gets his defense set up and before Dickens gets in a position for a rebound. Right now, Bethel's happy to hang with this.
Yeah, they've got the lead. There's only 1 point. I don't think they're going to hold it that long. They got Foster on this side. And he's not moving. That was a good shot. He passed up the 3 to get a better shot. Baycoat, Cam Baycoat.
For those who aren't familiar with that name, they've been involved in basketball forever.
Pete Baycoat is, I don't know his granddad or what, but he's one of the assistant coaches, and his son, Damon, who played for Hampton High School, is here in the stand somewhere.
We got a lady married to a Baycoat that's one of the assistant coaches here at Bethel.
And one of the girls' sister coaches. And that foul was on Jeremiah. How many's he got?
I have 3 on Jeremiah.
And nice rebound by the Bruins that time. Baycoat. Jalen, Justin Red, great job of blocking out DeJour. Oh, kept right at it,
That was right. It just tapped that ball.
Yeah,
up there.
kept right at it. And they are now within 1 point, just under 4 minutes to go. This is starting out to be kind of exciting. I fell asleep the first half.
It didn't sound like it. Sounded pretty good.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, that's on
I
autopilot.
didn't, but
Timeout, full timeout, Hampton.
wow, let's talk about this. 3:32 in the fourth quarter, Bob. 38-37. Bethel with a 1 point lead. Hampton with the ball. A lot can happen in this last 3.5 minutes. We've seen it too many times.
One thing you're not going to see Bethel is going to a zone, because you got to keep pressure on Jalen Ray.
Yeah.
If you go into a zone, he'll eat you alive.
Yeah, he just penetrates, and if once you think start falling back on him, he'll drop them 3s on you.
In a heartbeat.
Yes, sir. We've seen him get on the wagon and start going. That's what we came for. We came down to see these two teams. I'm telling you what, there's no telling how many times half of these guys are having dinner with the other half of the guys on the other team.
Well, they have met 3 times. Bethel got blown out the first game. They won the one during the Christmas tournament, and they won the second time they met during the regular season.
Yep.
So this is the 4th game in the series, and Hampton wants to
even it up.
2-2. It makes no difference who they're going to play. Bethel's already got the number 1 seed, but Bethel, you know, this is bragging rights.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Exactly. These two schools are not far down Briarfield Road, and you're there. I mean, you're talking about 3-4 miles apart.
Well, let me tell you something else. That when they opened up Bethel, a lot of the kids that went to Hampton ended up going to Bethel.
Oh yeah.
They're that close. Got the ball in the hand of the man you wanted in. Jalen Ray, number 20. Just a junior. You get to see him again. He's a junior. Cam Baycoat's a junior.
Oh, that's way off. That's way off.
DeJour is a junior. We got a lot of juniors out here. Be coming back next year.
Yeah,
Brent.
you think this team is strong now?
Godwin,
Both of these teams.
Godwin is a junior.
24 Wushu, he's a junior. Well, they got a 1-point lead. They're gonna make Hampton come out and do something now. I can't blame them.
I can't either. Oh, nice drive that
Yes,
time.
sir.
Whoa, number
Ned.
34, Justin Ned. But a 3-point lead means nothing when you got 3-point shooters in Godwin and Ray. And Ned is on Ray, it's not Owusu. And that's number 4, Carver. Caver. I'm sorry, I want to call him Carver. There's no R in it. It's Caver.
That's his first points of the game. Couldn't come at a better time.
Wow, no. Well, I say a 3-point lead is nothing with these two teams. .140 to go. Oh, what a nice pass by DeJour. Whoa, what a nice pass. Who got that basket?
34, that was Ned.
Ned, what a great job. Everybody knew that DeJour was going to try to score. What a great little shuffle pass.
Entry pass in from the right elbow, and Ned cuts from the left elbow. Everybody falls back to DeJour Dickens. And like you said, it's just a beautiful little shuffle pass. And everybody was going after Dickens. I'll get it right sometime this year.
Yeah,
Jenkins and Dickens and
Ned and Red and
last night we were here. One of the girls was doing backflips. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen?
oh my goodness.
She did like, of course the whole crowd was counting. She did like 13. Well, the problem was number 13 was about 1.5 feet from the wall. And she just got going so good. She did a backflip right into the wall. Feet
Right at the M for Mono.
Yeah, right. It just hit right at the top of the end, and she just kind of came down to the floor. I think that went a little bit too far.
Well, let me tell you, that was a great timeout by Bethel because Hampton was going to get the ball and go down the court fast. This way, Bethel's going to make them bring the ball up. Maybe the defense, they can cause a turnover.
Well, I'm surprised that they didn't bring back the other Owusu too.
Right, but now if Bethel fouls, Hampton would be in the 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And Hampton calls timeout. I tell you,
Defense. It's beautiful.
wow.
I mean, when they're bringing Red, the big man, he's coming up past the elbow all the way on one side to take the pass and be the pivot man. He's the one looking for the people breaking off the screens and stuff.
Yeah, well.
And
I tell you, Coach Eric Brown, he didn't like what he was saying.
No, he's down 2. He needs something serious. He needs a good attempt. And he don't want to wait till the last second. He wants to get the shot off, get a good shot, get a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Of course, the other side of that, go down to 4 seconds, and Ray put up a 3. There you go.
Either way will work, right?
Yeah, either way. I mean, it's just, these are just 2 good teams.
Yeah, Bethel would like to get a stop here.
Oh, absolutely.
And
And if they do, Hampton's got a foul.
Well, but it's still not 1-on-1.
Yeah, that's what I say, but they've got to.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin Ned is on Mr. Call the foul on DeJour. No,
Yeah, 22.
22. Oh, that's Owusu.
Yeah.
That's Joshua. Well, this would tie it up with 56.5 seconds, but we don't know about that clock situation.
Yeah, we've been having more.
They had trouble this whole weekend. Jalen Ray, money man, you put him on the foul line, he'll get the rebound. And you see they brought in Justin Red to put a body on Du Jour.
Don't want nothing over the top if they can help it. There it is, tie ball game.
And number 2 for the Crabbers ends, that's Devin Moore, 5'9" point guard.
Hampton's going to try to go with a little quickness now.
Well, he brought out number 24, and Corey Joyner, who is a little shorter, and he's pretty quick.
Yeah. They're going to play for one.
And that's exactly what Brielle's going to talk about. If they're going to sit back into that zone, I would shoot with about 3, 4, 5 seconds. No less than 5.
I like letting it go at 6. It gives you a chance to rebound. And even if the other team rebounds it, you're at the 4, and you got to come out and get down.
Yeah.
But it gives you a chance for a putback. Shooting it 2 or 3, if it comes off that rim high, that was your only chance. But of course, the other team doesn't have a chance. So, but my number was always around 6 seconds. That's what I like to put it up.
5, 6, somewhere around there. Yeah, I agree with you. You don't want to put it up
too early.
Right. And if you miss it, Hampton come down and score, and that's the game. You got the ability right now to control your destiny by waiting for the last shot. Let's see if Eric Brown changes his defense. I don't think he will.
Now,
they're going to go back into that. Well, no. They look like they're coming out man-to-man. Then they're going to drop back in. No, they're going to play man-to-man. That's a surprise. And Bethel's going to get everybody down. Du Jour didn't go back up with it, tried to pass it, and Bethel lost it out of bounds.
Straight back up. That's what he needed to do.
He needed to go right straight back up.
All right, we got 26.6. Now, what's Bethel going to do? They're going to play man?
Yeah,
Looks like they're manning up.
They've been man-to-man the whole game. They're not going to change.
Yep.
And Joshua Wusu is on Jalen Ray. And they're going to go for the last shot. I don't blame them.
My Lord.
Oh, what a game. And who made that? That was just
number
his second,
4.
That's just his second shot.
Shot 2 shots in the game, both of them threes in the fourth quarter. Both of them threes in the fourth quarter. One to tie at one time at about 6 minutes, and that one to win it.
Wow. Yeah, I want to tell you.
And I'll tell you this, Bethel was not looking for him to take that shot.
No, they weren't.
All right, Bob, you got to start talking about players of the game here.
Well, you know, Wusu got it last time we did the game, so I know we got to go with somebody else for the Crabbers. I mean, for the Bethel Bruins.
I think he could go right here. He's earned it. He's earned it.
Cam Bako. Let's go with him for the Bethel Bruins. Who are we going with for the Crabbers?
Let me take a quick look. We did that last time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you where I'm going with it. Now that I think about it, I'm going to go right here with a game winner. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
I'm going to say Mr. Caver. He rebounded all game, played good defense, but came down to the fourth quarter. One time he hit a 3. One time he hit a 3 to tie the game up after Bethel had been ahead the whole second half. Comes down with 15, 20 seconds. Everybody's looking for somebody else to take the 3, Jalen Ray or somebody, just smooth as silk. Takes it and hits it with 3 seconds, 4 seconds to go.
I tell you. Brett, this has been a two great games we got to do today. I again want to thank Greg Henderson, the athletic director over here. Thank David Chubb and Terry McNamara and Tidewater Team Sports for helping us pick the player of the game. I want to thank Brent Musgrove, Steve Fry on the camera. Again, the final is 42-45 in favor of the Crabbers. They have evened the series up 2-2 for the year. I'm Bob Hintz. Good afternoon, everybody.